Hello, everyone. Welcome. Go ahead and get started here. All right. Can everyone see my screen? Yes? All right, so welcome to the Community Health Incubator Info and Application Support Session. I'm really excited to have you all here today and to share information about this program. So I'm going to go ahead and get us kicked off with introductions. I'm going to introduce myself, but I'd love for you all, if this is available to you, put your name in the chat and what problem in the world you are working to solve. So my name is Miranda Williamson. I work for SeedSpot, and we support entrepreneurs, social entrepreneurs in particular. So we've been around for about 10 years now, and we have over 3,000 alumni. It's pretty incredible. I'm pretty excited to be working for SeedSpot. I do mission-driven work, so I feel very strongly about the work that I do supporting impact-focused entrepreneurs and bringing them into our programs here. Oh my goodness, let's go back. There we go. Okay. So really, I'm going to go ahead and kick off with some programmatic information here. We're really excited about this incubator. This is the second iteration of this incubator. The first iteration was launched in 2021 as a collaboration between Volunteers of America and Humana Foundation to really infuse communities offering support services with innovative solutions. The idea was, let's bring these entrepreneurs in who are doing these creative things to solve community health disparities and partner them with Volunteers of America affiliate organizations to bring their innovations. And while we're doing that, let's provide them with some guidance to help them increase their impact. And let's also give them funding to help support their work as well. So I'll get more into these key components as I talk about it. But the first iteration of the program had 3 entrepreneurs that joined, and we are working to at least double in size this iteration. So we're very excited about that. So the program, it has certain key components to it, these 4 components. And one is mentoring and training. And that's really where SeedSpot comes in. SeedSpot comes in and finds mentors specifically in the community health equity space, individuals who have done this work before, individuals who are advanced. Now, as individuals join the incubator, they fill out an intake form and self-identify gaps. They're then paired with a mentor to meet with on a weekly basis that can help support them in a 12-week period to move through that gap and sort of resolve some issues. Now, the training is really crucial, and it's tailored specifically to individuals working in the community health equity space. Experts are sourced to come share their knowledge and tips. Each workshop, our entrepreneurs will leave with actionable items that they can put to work in their ventures. And one of the key ideas of providing this type of training is that all of you all joining this program are coming from diverse backgrounds. Maybe it's the medical field. Maybe I spoke with someone today her background was in engineering. I spoke with someone last week. Her background was in teaching swim lessons to disabled individuals. These are not business backgrounds, but in order to increase your impact and advance your work, do you really need an MBA to be in business and to be an entrepreneur? No, but we have packaged the skill sets you need to immediately apply to your work and are going to deliver them throughout this program, throughout this 12-week program. Another huge component of this program that we're very excited about is...
Hey, Miranda,
Yes.
it looks like you're not projecting anything.
Oh.
It just says loading, unless it shows that on my end.
Is anyone else seeing my screen here?
I see the same thing. It just says loading.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna go ahead and stop share and reshare. Thank you for that. And Tiffany, while I go ahead and get that situated, would you like to introduce yourselves? We just did some introductions and I would absolutely love for you to introduce yourself to the group here. Tiffany, did you want to unmute yourself and introduce yourself?
Yes. Well, hello. Sorry, I'll get on camera real quick. Hopefully you can all see me. There we go. Hello, Miranda, we can see your screen, so that's great. My name is Tiffany Gathers. I'm the Senior Manager of Social Impact Development at VOA at the National Office. So my role is really helping to manage this incubator. So I've been in works with SeedSpot for the last few months, along with my supervisor, and helping this get off the ground. So once you are a part of the incubator, we would be, you would see me there, basically helping out, especially with make sure the grant goes out, connecting you to our affiliates, and just making sure overall that the incubator is a success. So thank you for attending.
Yes, thank you, Tiffany. All right, so I'll pick up where I left off. And another huge piece of this program is the potential for partnerships with Volunteers of America affiliate organizations. These are sustainable and lasting, mutually beneficial partnerships. And I can go ahead and talk more about that when we get to our Q&A portion, if anyone has any questions about what those partnerships might look like. Another big piece, a pillar of this program is grants and potential follow-on investment. Each participant will get $25,000 in non-diluted grants delivered in 3 separate chunks throughout the program. So that will be to encourage participation in the program, continued participation in the program. Now, there is a potential for $200,000 follow-on investment as well. Another big component of this program, and this is not to be underestimated, is you are gaining a community and a network. Volunteers of America has a vast community and network, as well as SeedSpot. And we work to build that network and community and create opportunities for more connection during your experience. Entrepreneurship can often be a lonely journey, especially when you're an impact-focused entrepreneur. Building that network of individuals who understand your challenges and your opportunities is very valuable. So the structure of the program, what does this program look like? And as I mentioned, community is very important. So we are kicking off with a virtual orientation on May 30th. That is an opportunity to create connection with the SeedSpot staff, with one another, as well as the Volunteers of America staff that you'll be working closely with. So we are very intentional about having that opportunity to connect before you join the Volunteers of America National Conference in person, June 3rd through 6th. Now, up to $1,700 in travel expenses are covered, so that's included in the incubator experience. But this is a great networking opportunity. This is a great opportunity to connect, be in person at the conference, and begin to meet some of the VOA affiliates as well. That will be a designed experience. You will have an agenda and be led through that experience intentionally. We do have a virtual demo day, which if any of you have participated in pitch competitions before, it's a very similar experience, but it will be inviting outside constituents to come view you pitch. And that will also be an opportunity for you to showcase your work to an external audience. The program does conclude August 25th. So that is a 12-week experience, with the June 3rd through 6th being in person and the remainder of the program being run virtually. The time commitment for this program is 8 to 10 hours per week during the virtual experience. So I like to equate it to training for a marathon, doable alongside real life obligations, but definitely not nothing. It's going to take some work and commitment and dedication. All right, so now to my favorite part of this webinar, and that's to talk about the application itself and the process. I often feel that the application can be the first barrier to entry to joining a program like this. You look at the application, it can seem overwhelming, and you don't know what happens during this process. There's a lot of mystery. So I just like to remove that mystery for you all, so you understand what this process looks like and what's happening behind the scenes. One, you're attending the webinar, so you're hitting number one already. The next step is to submit your online application. I'll go over some deadlines and important dates and why those dates exist in my what's next section of this conversation. But submit an online application. That then goes to the SeedSpot team. So the SeedSpot team will be the first layer of review. You will then be invited to a 20-minute interview with a SeedSpot team member. These questions in the interview are intentionally designed, and we want to get to know you a little bit as well and understand if you're a good fit for this program and if this program is a good fit for you. We will also be asking questions like, what other obligations do you have in your life, and are you able to make the time commitment? So it's a two-way street. We want to make sure that the fit works. Then there will be a VOA committee review. So this, I like to say this because there is an external review. So you want to pay some close attention to what it is that you are writing in your essays, in your responses, so you understand that this is going to a broader audience. Let's say you get a positive review. You will receive an offer letter that you then must confirm. So that's the process. I'm going to give you some tips now, some pitfalls to avoid when completing your application, and some tips for a strong application. We give you 250 words to answer your questions. Do not answer the questions with one sentence unless it's specified. This is an opportunity for you to talk about your work and talk about what you're doing. So definitely use that opportunity. Remember that grammar is important. There will be an external review, as I said, and we want to make sure we showcase what we're doing to the best of our abilities. Some tips for a strong application: be specific. The strongest applications are very specific. And don't lose sight of the prompts. I think it can often be pretty easy to lose sight of what the prompt was and begin to go into another topic. Don't lose sight of the prompts. Then the next piece is we actually are really looking for individuals who have proximity to the problem they're hoping to solve. So what drives you? Share a bit about your personal story. We do ask for a mini bio, and we want to know what drives you to do this work. The next piece, and I can't emphasize this enough, submit your application early. That allows for any adjustments. If there's any errors, that allows us to go ahead and correct those. All right, so what's next? And after this, we're gonna have plenty of time to take your questions. So what's next? This Friday is the early application deadline, and that's the 31st. So this Friday, you'll have the early action application deadline. And why do we have this deadline? Because the first Volunteers of America Committee review will be reviewing mid-April. So that review will take place. That allows you to get a decision, hopefully by mid to late April. And that's very crucial because this program begins at the end of May. So this will allow you time to plan your life around a program that will begin the end of May. The final application deadline is April 28th. And then, like I said, the incubator begins May 30th with that virtual orientation. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen now and open it up to audience questions. And I'm also going to go ahead and stop recording the session so you feel free to ask any questions that are concerning you.